So in today's video, we are going to be talking about my current favourite hair care products that I have just been obsessed with, that I need, that I feel like you guys need to try if you haven't already. So my hair care has kind of recently been gone up a notch. Before lockdown, I was basically like a darker blonde. If you go back to like my videos, you'll see I've gone through like a transition period, okay? I went light blonde, like platinum blonde like this, to dark blonde, and now platinum again. So I've still got some darkness through the roots just because I feel like that's how I like to have it. Oh, sir. We're pretty much back to being that bright blonde. So at the beginning of lockdown, I decided I was going to bleach it myself, which was a total disaster. Basically, like, completely annihilated my hair to the point where it was breaking off. It was just ruined. I would like touch my hair and it would feel awful, like straw-like hay, and I was like, oh my god, I've completely ruined my hair. And obviously I knew, like, after this lockdown period I was going to be going back to the hairdresser. She was going to be putting my extensions in. Like, I needed to sort this out because otherwise she was going to be like, no. I invested a lot of time, money into products, and some were crap, some were amazing, and I just want to share with you some that I really do recommend. So let's just jump straight in. Now, in terms of shampoo and conditioner, I've spoken on my channel a couple of times about lots of favourites and ones that I really recommend for you guys, but the ones that I've been loving at the moment are the Pureology ones, and these, honestly, incredible. Like, to the point where the shampoo is lovely because it's really moisturising. It doesn't like pull all of the condition out of your hair. They also have like a mentholy smell, which I'm kind of for. Not like overpowering, but like slightly. The smell is just gorgeous. I struggle to explain it, but when you wash your hair with these, it feels so fresh. It's almost like a tea tree smell, and you can just feel your scalp and everything feels really fresh and clean. I love the feeling after using these, and just the fact that I feel so much more clean. So that in itself is just amazing. These are actually for dry treated coloured hair, 100% vegan ingredients with anti-fade complex. So these are the Hydrate range, and I just think the conditioner in this is also incredible. It's really lightweight, but extremely moisturising. But the truth of the matter is I could get away with not using a hair mask because the conditioner is just amazing. But yeah, I absolutely really recommend these. These are definitely the most moisturising shampoo and conditioners I've ever used. And like I say, the nice fresh feeling from that sort of peppermint tea tree kind of vibe as well is also just a win-win. So I recommend those. Yes. So next up on my list is hair masks. So for condition, so to make the hair actually feel nice, soft, silky, is my IGK. You can see this is kind of dead. I need to get another one of these. I will link below where you can buy this because I think there's only like one website in the UK you can buy this from. But this is the offline 3-minute hydration hair mask. This is amazing. I've been using this throughout my like repair journey, and my hair, honestly, just every time I use this, it feels so soft, it's shiny, it's stopped the breakage. This has just saved my hair. So it basically has lots of different oils in. I'm not going to try and pronounce them all, but like I said, I will leave it below, so if you want to go and have a look. Again, it's vegan, cruelty and gluten free, and paraben and sulfate free, so absolutely amazing for your hair. But it just has the nicest smell. It smells like coconut and shea butter and just all those good things. But this honestly is so good. I normally leave this on for about 10 minutes, but the longer you can leave it on, the better. Now, in terms of actually repairing the hair, hi sir. Hi. Olaplex. Okay, look, I'm just going to put it out there. Everyone talks about Olaplex. There's people that feel like it doesn't work. I honestly was always a little bit skeptical. I obviously have it with my colour, but when I damaged my hair in April, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to try it. It had no shine to it. It was just awful. So I've been using this twice a week. This is number 2, which is a salon exclusive, but you can buy the number 3, which is pretty much the same. It's just slightly not as potent, but it's also brilliant. It does the same thing. So I actually will put this on my hair before I wash it for at least an hour. If I can put it on for 3-4 hours overnight, then I will. And then you need to shampoo and condition your hair as normal. Now, this isn't a product you use and the first time you use it, or for me it wasn't. Like the first time I used it, I was like, well, my hair doesn't feel amazing. It doesn't look great. But after, I would say 2 or 3 weeks of consistently using this, I noticed the biggest difference. And 100%, if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't have any hair on my head, because it was all breaking off, snapping off, like really angry at me. And thanks to this, my hair is pretty much in the condition that it was 2 months ago. So I honestly really do recommend Olaplex products. I've tried their shampoo and conditioners and everything else, and they're okay, they're hit and miss. But if you're going to buy anything, get the number 3 step. Hair oils, extremely important. I really always would recommend using a hair oil. So I've got 2 to share with you. Now, the Morroconoil one is fantastic. This is actually the light one for fine hair. It's really good at just making sure that, you know, your hair doesn't feel heavy after using it. It smells amazing to start off with, like it does. It smells incredible. But this, again, has just really helped. I tend to put this on every night before bed, whenever like I've styled my hair, after I've blow dried my hair, and it just adds shine, makes it really nice and silky and soft and just more manageable. And again, I think this is probably the reason why my hair has kind of repaired itself back into the condition it was previously. But another favourite I've also been loving, and this is a little bit more of an expensive product, is the Keratis. I think I'm saying that right, Kerastase. I don't know how to say any of these words, but again, I will link it below. But this is honestly beautiful. It's got a really nice, strong sort of perfumey smell. So if you're not into that, it probably isn't for you, but I love it because it just makes my hair smell incredible. It's very potent. A little tiny bit of this goes a long way. You don't need a lot of this. You definitely, like, even for, you know, I've got all this hair at the minute, and even for all of this, if I do one pump, it's just too much. This is great not only for extensions, just keeping them nice, but for your own hair as well. I find it just sort of tames it, again, makes it shiny, kind of does everything that the Morroconoil does, but I think this one is just a little bit more. Hair always looks really shiny and healthy when I use this. It always feels amazing. Again, I do the same thing. I use it after styling or before bed. You can also use these as hair masks as well, like you can put them on for an hour and then shampoo them out. They're just really good to have in your collection. Dry shampoo, I've actually got a new favourite, and I never thought I would change from my good old Bastille. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that right. But this is the IGK. This is the first class charcoal detox dry shampoo. And this is for deep cleanse, detoxifying, oil erasing, and scalp soothing. So this is obviously a dry shampoo. The reason I love this so much is because it doesn't give me like the white fallout. Obviously, as you can see, I still have my dark root. I always have it. I've just had my hair highlighted. This is how we do it because I just prefer that rooted look rather than like, if all my hair is blonde, I look like Draco Malfoy. So I have to have like a dry shampoo that doesn't give that white deposit. I find with Bastille it does, and it's a little bit frustrating because sometimes it can make my hair, like the brown in my hair, look really weird. So this doesn't do that, which is why I love it. And it also doesn't really have a smell. I don't know. It kind of has like a fresh, naturally smell. Does that make sense? It does have a little bit of a smell, but it is just really good at getting the oil out of your hair. Like, it's just so good. Really good. Like, amazing. Pureology, again, another one of their products I just really quickly want to talk about. So this is the 21 Essentials of Benefits spray. There are a couple of brands that do sprays like this. You've probably seen them a lot before. This is the Colour Fanatic one. So this is a multitasking hair beautifier for perfecting colour treated hair. Again, 100% vegan and anti-fade complex. So I'll just quickly read out all the things that this does. So you basically use this before blow drying your hair. And I've only used this twice, but again, I just feel like it makes everything so silky, soft, manageable.
So this pant, it protects against colour fade, leave-in conditioner, detangles, makes blow drying easier, moisturises hair, helps even out porosity.
So it has 21 benefits, and again, the smell is just out of this world. It just has this beautiful, fresh, perfumey smell. You can smell it in your hair all day. Again, just use it when blow drying. You don't need to use it every single day. So the final thing I want to talk about is just the Olaplex number 6 Bond Smoother. Now again, this is a product I would recommend really trying out of the entire range. I actually prefer this to the oil. The oil I just don't think is anything special. It just didn't really hit it off with me. I just didn't really like it. But this I think is fantastic. I like to use this as a styling cream, so again, like just to smooth out any edges. I use it on like my fronts just to keep them in check. So sometimes like when I tuck my hair, for example, if I'm having a hair day where I'm having these, I'll just put it here and it just keeps everything tucked. It also just eliminates frizz, hydrates and protects. So again, this is great if you've got extensions, if you've got frizzy hair, damaged hair. You just put a little bit of this in, again, a little bit goes a long way, and you just put it through your hair. It's a really lightweight product, so it doesn't weigh your hair down, it doesn't make your hair feel greasy or anything like that. But again, I just feel like this is fantastic. I've also used this on wet hair, and it does actually speed up your blow drying time, so that's also good. So that is it for today, guys. Let me know if you've got any questions about any of the products that I mentioned. Let me know what are your current go-to favorites, the products that you need all of the time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.